right, so we're out of gravel pretty much. All right, I'm not really sweating it at this point. It's reasonably deep. I got a little bit of sand. As I was getting at, where's the gravel? Got a little bit of sand when I was getting the gravel, scooping up into the sand there. But I don't know. Maybe I could put any more gravel over here. But that's that. I want to take a break, and then I'll start on the sand. Come back. I may have to get some more tarp for the sand. May just use that thing there. Who knows? Whew. While I'm looking, I'll show you my evaporation basin. I put the electric fence up to keep the dog out, and I'm actually thinking, because that keeps the dog out, I might be able to get the those flagstones I put back there. But there's my plants I planted. Some of them I bought, some of them I went down to that marsh to pick. That's one from last year that I'm quite happy. But by putting gravel and just rocks here, it could grow up. Trying to get some stuff growing there, squirrels going in, messing with it. Eventually I'll fill this low spot up. It looks a little muddy now, but when the water's up high, and I pumped it out yesterday and it's filled up again. But it's actually clear, and what I intend to do is to get all those rocks that were kind of holding the bank, keep it from collapsing. I'm gonna get all those out, kind of terrace it more like this part of terrace and this part terrace. Kind of get it nice and wide, so the more surface area, the more it'll evaporate. Get some good plants growing in there. Makes a nice biological filter. Even if you look, you can see that water is reasonably clean down there. That thing will zap you. I got another problem, because when I moved all that out, I made this mound here and built up all this. I got a pool of water that gets right here, and I'm gonna dig a trench this way to let this get the water out. I'm trying to avoid having places where the dog just, it's just mud, and the dog brings the mud inside. That English ivy I planted way back when, I've dug it up, and so I've kind of closed it down, but I'm gonna retry to get that growing. This has kind of been put compost, and the compost has come up and grass has started growing. It's red clay, it's real hard to get started, but you can see where I seeded it last year. But anyway, I'll try to dig around the roots over there to get that. And the nice thing is, as a result of that, that's a long French drain. I just got a temporary plastic thing covering up my clean out rig, whatever. All this French drain through here, it's my blackberry bush. I want to start planting vegetable. The nice thing about all of this is, when this fence got put here, the water was just over here, and it was always, I'm trying to see if it's soft. It was so soft and just wet, like you wouldn't believe. You can still see where it's washed out here. I need to build this back up, but it's one thing at a time. I actually ordered some tobacco seeds. I'm gonna try to grow some tobacco. I rebuilt this side of this wall here, over here where it's curving, because I keep hitting it, trying to go in between because of this stump with the mower. I'll get that straightened up. I'll dig that stump up. I had a tree here that was kind of nice. It put shade over my deck. I'm just trying to get the moisture away from the house. I'm tired. I'll put some of that clay back on top just because I don't have enough strength to move it and tip it at this point. I mean, even if I was fresh, that's pretty heavy to tip. Plus I got gravel in my shoes and stuff. I'm gonna take a break.